Someone just woke up from the nap right when I started recording. So it looks like Charlotte's gonna be in our video as well. Hello YouTube, I'm going to be doing a little Q&A today. I was just starting my video and Charlotte woke up. So we're just gonna be doing this video with her, right? Okay. So the first question is, how old are you, your boyfriend, and your baby? So I'm 19, my birthday was November 12th, so I just turned 19. My boyfriend Logan, he's 19, I almost forgot his age for a second. His birthday is in April, so he's 8 months older than me. And then Charlotte is 4 months. She turned 4 months on my birthday. We have the same date. Question 2 was, what was the scariest part of pregnancy? The scariest part of pregnancy, in my opinion, was, sounds like horrible, but like losing my baby, I think was the most scary thing. And I've talked to other pregnant like people about it, and I've seen it on TikTok. Like, it's like really weird. Like, you have this constant fear that you're gonna lose your baby. Like, I don't know why, but I'd say that's like one of the scariest parts of pregnancy. The third question is, how did I know I was pregnant? Whew. So I was 17 when I got pregnant. I found out the day after my birthday last year in 2020. It was around COVID time, you know, when COVID's still pretty big, but like when it was like really big. And I was super sick, like for weeks. And I was convinced I had COVID at one of the times because of how sick I was, but I didn't have like the respiratory sickness. I didn't have a cough or anything like that. It was just nausea every single day. And the thing with my pregnancy was I was not, like, it wasn't morning sickness, it was all day sickness. And it was like on and off sickness too. Like, I'd be fine and then sick again. I had the worst sickness in my first trimester, horribly. So I remember telling my mom and my grandma that I was sick. My grandma and mom would bring me medicine and stuff like that. I realized, okay, well, this is kind of happening a lot for weeks at this time. So they were like, and I hadn't have gotten my period in a while, so my family was like, you should take a pregnancy test. And I was like 1000% sure I was not pregnant. You know, I mean, I wasn't using protection or anything like that. Like, it's bound, I wasn't on birth control, it's bound to happen, you know, like it's not like I was super shocked, you know, it's something that can happen. My grandma bought me a pregnancy test. I came back to my house and took it, and it was pregnant. So that's how I knew. I was just super sick, and yeah, I couldn't eat anything. So that's how I knew I was pregnant. What is my baby's full name? Her name is Charlotte Rose. I don't want to say her last name just for privacy reasons, you know, even though it's probably easy to find it out. I just don't want to say it. No. But how did you and Logan meet? Whew. So we met at Target in Park West, which is a shopping center around where we live. And in like 7th and 8th grade, it was like a really big thing. I don't know why, but we'd meet up at the shopping center and just walk around and hang out and do stupid stuff, you know, get kicked out of Target like every day. And I had been going to Park West. We'd go like every Friday or Saturday, like every week. And I had been going for a while, and he came with one of his friends, and that's how we met. We met in the beginning of 8th grade. He came with one of his friends. I thought he was really cute, and we just remained friends for a really long time. For like a year and a half-ish, we were just friends. We didn't really even talk much. I talked to him a couple times at Park West, but we didn't really hang out. Like, we went with a really big group, so like you kind of only like talk to some of them, and then, you know. But eventually went to high school together. In 9th grade, we would go to like games, football and soccer games together and stuff like that, and we started talking more, and we hung out once at Park West and got really close, and then it was just a bunch of flirting, and then he eventually asked me out, and we've been here since. Am I going to be the kind of mom that picks out all of her outfits, or am I going to be the mom that lets her pick out her own outfits? So I think I'm gonna pick out her outfits for her until she can get to like a reasonable age to where she can pick out her own outfits. Like, I'd say, I don't know how like it really works, like what age they can get when they start picking out things, but you know, if she comes up to me at like 3 years old and is like, I want these bright blue pants with this like bright yellow shirt or some stuff like that, I'll be like, girl, let's go with this other cute outfit. You know, it's gonna pain me because I love dressing her up in the cutest outfits, and I know when I was a kid, I wanted like the ugliest outfits possible. And I will forever resent my mother for letting me wear those kind of things because it was horrific, and I look back at photos and I'm like, why would you ever let me wear that? And I think she will thank me later because I will insert some photos, but the outfits I wore were not okay. And even in like middle school, I wore some outfits that were like, why would you pair that together? So yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna play it by ear, you know. I'm gonna let her have fun. You know, if she wants to wear an ugly outfit, I'm probably just gonna let her wear it, you know. That's what she wants. If that's what makes her happy, that's what she gets. Yeah. Where would you live out of the country and why? So I'm a super homebody person, you know. I really do enjoy being home and in like in a comfortable like thing. I don't really like change that much. Like, I like change to where like I move my bedroom around like every month or stuff like that, but I don't like moving. All my family's here. I've lived in my area for a really long time. I moved here from New York. Unless like my family moves far and stuff like that, then I'll go. But I'm staying as long as my family's staying. But if I had to pick a place, it would definitely be Costa Rica. I want to go to Costa Rica so bad, and I would live there. Logan and I talk about retiring there all the time, but I am such a homebody that I'm like, I cannot leave my children, you know. So yeah, we're just gonna play it by ear. Why I would move there is it's beautiful, and my boyfriend is part Costa Rican, so, you know, I've been introduced to some of that stuff, and it's just so beautiful. He's looked at places there and stuff like that, and it's just, like, who wouldn't want to live there? What's my biggest tip? My biggest tip is to, I know it's so, like everyone says this, but literally be yourself. I spent years trying to be other people and years trying to get people to like me and all this stuff, and I've honestly just become myself. I tried so hard to get attention. I tried so hard being this kind of crazy profile kind of person to where I would act out and do things like that to get attention, and like, I don't know why I needed attention so bad, but I just did. And literally just be yourself. Be yourself. Don't try and be other people. You know, nobody's as good as you. So yeah, I live by that. What is something I live by? So something I live by is the 5-year rule, I think it's called. And it's if let's say you're stressing about something, think, is this gonna matter in 5 years? If it's not, then don't worry about it. I know it's easier said than done. I literally have anxiety, so I literally worry about everything. But seriously, like, if you're stressed about something, like, is this gonna matter in 5 years? If it's not, try and just not think about it as much. Like, if you get in a stupid argument with someone, like, will this matter in 5 years? No, drop it, you know? And don't hold grudges. That's another thing I live by. Don't hold grudges. It literally just stresses you out. Oh my God. Can we talk about how she literally looks nothing like me? She literally is all her dad. Literally none of me. Literally. This is my child. I birthed her. I birthed you. And she looks nothing like me. And, you know, I used to hold grudges all the time. And literally when I got pregnant, I literally was like, I do not care about anything. You know, like, I do not care about an argument that I had freaking 3 years ago with a friend I don't even talk to now, or things like that, you know. Don't hold grudges. It just makes you honestly look like you're letting the other person take advantage of you. It's just gonna stress you out. Like, it's hurting you more than it's gonna hurt the other person, trust me. Just live life. If it doesn't matter in 5 years, don't worry about it. When did you lose your virginity? I didn't, fortunately. Would you have any more kids? I would. 100% I would. I want to. She just wants cuddles. Look at that bald spot in the back of her head. Yo, Charlotte, show them. Show them. Look at that. It's literally just a patch of hair. I've read that can happen, like, since they sleep in their heads. That she literally just has a freaking bald spot. Why do you do that? Why do you have a bald spot on your head? My boyfriend's kind of like a one and done. He doesn't want any more, but you know, just like he didn't want any kids. Just like he didn't want any kids. You know, just like he didn't want any kids. Okay, don't cancel me. I'm not like gonna trap him with kids. But let's just say that with some convincing, we will be having more kids. For sure. For sure. For sure. After my traumatic birth story, you know, posted on YouTube the other day, you know, maybe you should go check it out. I am very scared to get pregnant again and give birth. My pregnancy was not that bad, so I'm not worried to get pregnant. I loved being pregnant for the most part. I love having a baby inside of me. I'm super scared to give birth again, but I think I would do it for more. Like, every day she gets older, I'm like, I miss the newborn stage. I'm super excited for like the toddler stage, even though I don't know who would ever say that, because apparently toddlers are horrible. But I'm excited for every stage in her life. I'm literally like, I'm not just a baby person. I love kids, period. Definitely be having more. Not anytime soon. Maybe like 3 years, 2-3 years, I would think about it again. Did you want to be a teen mom? I didn't really plan for it. My mom was also a teen mom. My mom had me at 18, and we had a really close relationship growing up, you know, with her being so young. Like, I don't know, we had a really, really close relationship. So I always wanted that with my daughter, and I always wanted to be like a young parent. Since Logan and I were together for so long, I was like, you know what? We didn't plan our baby, don't worry. But like, it wasn't that big of a deal to have a kid young. You know, we're financially stable for a kid and all that. So it wasn't like, it wasn't that big of a deal. You know, it was scary and stuff, but it would have been way scarier if I was, you know, single and all that kind of stuff and wasn't financially stable. Then it'd be a scarier situation. But no, I never planned to be a teen mom, but also we weren't preventing it. So things happen, you know, and she's my biggest blessing, and I'm actually very happy to be a teen mom. I don't think age defines what kind of mother you are. I think I'm an amazing mother regardless of my age. She's like, girl. Okay, but yeah, so no, I did not plan on being a teen mom. So that's it for our Q&A video. I have a little fussy baby here, so I'm gonna go help her out. Thank you for the love and support on the last video. Please show more love and more support as we grow. Yeah, so that's a Q&A video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, Mama, help you.